talking about, the draft, like, I'm probably one of those guys who aren't drafted. Every top guy you see that's at the tight end position is drafted. You see Kelsey, Kittle, TJ, Mark Andrews, Darren Waller, all those guys are drafted. And so I'm coming in with the biggest chip because I'm a guy that's undrafted. And I'm still trying to, not really trying to prove myself, but trying to get my name in there. So, I still got the biggest chip on my shoulder. And even then, I still will have the biggest chip on my shoulder just because, I was undrafted and nobody wanted to take a chance on me. But the Saints did, luckily, when after everything was done.
Does it show maybe the commitment? I mean, how quickly it got done, right? There wasn't any belabored negotiation. It happened pretty quickly.
It happened really quick. I mean, for me and my wife, it felt like eternity because we just wanted to get it done right after the season. But, my agent, AJ Vanderchuck, he's done a really good job, with handling everything when I couldn't and, really explaining everything to me and making sure I got a good deal out of it. And also, the Saints getting a good deal out of it. So it was a win-win situation for the both of us. I'm glad we got it done. We got 2 more years to, get a championship for the city.
How excited are you to
Waller, a lot of success with Derek Carr. Now Derek Carr is here in New Orleans. How excited are you about that match?
I'm really excited. Obviously, Derek is blowing up. He's done a really good job. He's now with the Giants, which is crazy. I'm just like, man, this is crazy that he's on the Giants. But I'm really excited about it. I mean, he's done such a great job with Derek, and I'm excited to pick Derek's brain about Darren and how he was successful and how I could tweak a little thing and put my own little flavor on it, and so we could be successful as well. But not only be successful, but win games and win a division to get back to what all these banners are about, and it's just doing that.
Juwan, what's something unique about you when it comes to building chemistry with a new guy? Because obviously you're excited about working with Derek, but you have to actually get to work with him.
It's dedication. It's a sacrifice, really. You know what it is. I feel like, some guy can say, we can get to work, but really getting to work is actually doing it. And so, being out here, whether that's waking up early or coming in late, like that's a commitment I'm willing to do. I don't know if many people are willing to do that, but that's something that many people in the facility can attest to, that I'm one of the hardest working people in here, and I'm going to do that. And so if I have to text Derek like, yo, like we got to work out, like we got to do this, then that's just probably going to have to happen. But I'm sure him, I know he's going to be one to work.
And when people talk about tight ends, a lot of times they like to divide them into like pass catching tight ends and blocking tight ends. How much do you want? Because obviously you've shown you can catch the ball and score touchdowns. But how much do you also want to be known, or as little to be known as a blocking guy?
I mean the game changes, Just think of Shannon Sharp. I mean, that wasn't even a day where a lot of people were blocking. I'm not saying he didn't block, but I mean he was pass catching, and so the game has changed. But at the end of the day, you're called a tight end, and so whether that's blocking, catching, whatever it is, I just want to go down knowing that I was one of the best tight ends in the league.
How good do you think this Saints offense can be this year?
I mean, shoot, you guys know how explosive it can be. I mean, you just got to think about like the one key part of that is Mike. Having a healthy Mike, what I've heard is the most dominant receiver in the game. Not even the most dominant receiver, but the most dominant player in the game. And so having that guy in there, you see what he did week 1, and seeing how he scored 2 touchdowns, and it wasn't like he broke a sweat. And so just knowing that you got a guy like that who just completely changed the game, and adding key parts like the running back we just added, Jamal, and adding having Chris and then having Sheed, having those guys, having explosive guys like that. I mean, I don't know. This offense could be an incredible thing.
Yeah, Juwan, obviously there's a new position coach. Sorry.
Have you talked to Derek besides text or
anything like that? Yeah. So I talked to Derek quite a bit. Just catching up, just trying to get familiar with each other. I sent him a food list. One of my friends had a food list, so I gave him a food list because he can't eat, Chipotle. I think I heard that in the interview. I'm like, bro, like this is not it. And so I sent him a food list because so he can get accustomed to, New Orleans and how we eat. He'll probably put on 5-10 pounds by next week. But I'm excited for him to enjoy the culture that's around him.
Juwan, obviously new position coach. Have you gotten a chance to sit down with Clancy at all? Kind of talk about the future of the tight end room there?
We definitely text. So we texted. We got on a call. It was really good. I mean, he's coached a lot of good people like Algie Crumpler, Julius Thomas, and also Antonio Gates. So being with guys like that, and the high profile guys that they were, and being dominant at the tight end position, and somewhere that I want to be. And so obviously talking to him, picking his brain, and I told him straight out, just like I told Dan, is I want to be the best tight end in the league. So not only here, but just in general, I want to be the best tight end. So wherever you gotta give me, however hard you gotta coach me, like that's what I want the expectation to be.
When you were talking about your journey, I mean, like